Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Today, it's the home opener for 2000. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Eric Young Jr. is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here. Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Breaking ball. Strike 3 called as he drops in a beauty there, and that's the first out of the afternoon. Now in the box, Danny Espinosa. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dickerson on the move. And they can't run it down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. High pop up. Duffy is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Here's Albert now. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder Kevin.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and a neck high fastball that time, and he got him. So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. tapped out in front of home. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Simmons. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo.
The designated hitter, Wellington
into the windup
Castillo.
and the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Duffy fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Young Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Espinosa. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's in there for strike 1. A look at Young, now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. At the plate, Brad Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. For Longoria, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 6. Right fielder
Colby Rasmus is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Espinosa's up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, Wilson Ramos trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful. Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in the bat.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Harper, he'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners. Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dickerson sprinting after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit down the line at first. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Rasmus has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Luis Valbuena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I used the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rasmus looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Striding in once again, Brian McCann. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him to go down swinging there. Logan Morrison is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Steven Souza comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols.
Leading off for
He's
the
0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 5.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dickerson. Gone to lead off the inning. So stepping in, Wellington Castillo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him. Cameron Maben will come on now and pinch run here. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Coming in is Rasmus. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin. Comes set with the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Rasmus has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Digging in once again, Danny Espinoza. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1-1. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Well hit to right, but foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And that misses for ball 4. So leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw in time at second, and McCann has nailed him trying to take second base. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Look into McCann, the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Evan Longoria is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Seems to be like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires this. Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The right fielder, number 34.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Calhoun.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time he's throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman, Luis.
Here comes the first pitch. Luis Valbuena is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box, Brad Miller comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Calhoun has a read on it. One down. Stepping up now, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is foul right side. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Logan Morrison.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Espinoza backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Throw to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Kevin Kiermaier would be next. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's his. Here's Albert now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't get him. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This Stepping in once again, Eric Young Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Espinoza. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Calling for it, Dickerson, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder, Kevin
and the pitch.
Kiermaier.
And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. Valbuena is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batter number 5.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's Simmons at short. Scooped up. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Striding in, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rasmus ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. McCann takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's Albert now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-0 home now to Albert. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The designated hitter.
But gloving it down there at third is Longoria. Quick reactions that time. And in is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Evan Longoria.
First offering on its way. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready once again, Brad Miller. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Brad.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So striding forward now, Colby Rasmus. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken in there by McCann, and that ends. Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Andrelton.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, nothing in 1. And now pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Duffy. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Catcher.
To short.
Wilson.
Simmons is there.
Ramos.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in,
First
Logan
baseman,
Morrison.
number 7.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a flare out to left center. Calling for it, Young. 2 gone. At the plate, Steven Souza. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Steven Souza.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Right fielder, Bryce
High
Harper.
fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees.
Cole Calhoun.
Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Miller is there, and it's a very quick inning as this. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked. Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
That one's in there. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Runner goes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Young on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the runner from third crosses the plate. In now, Evan Longoria. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
10 runs.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
No errors. They left 3 men on base.